Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. There was a sad news just happened in the past few days. It is about the manga artist of Yu.Kyu had passed away. On the 6th of July 2022, Kazuki Takahashi's body was found dead near a shore in Okinawa by the Japanese officers. According to preliminary investigation, Kazuki Takahashi went to do some sightseeing in Okinawa by himself. He rented a car from a car rental company. However, at a later time, the car rental company was unable to reach him, so they reported to the police officers. Soon after, Kazuki Takahashi's body was found, and the police officer also found a car with his driving license near the shore, and therefore they confirmed Kazuki Takahashi's identity. I am not sure if you have ever heard about the manga or anime called YuGiOh. In translation, it means King of Games. Though Kazuki Takahashi's version of the manga and anime was ended in 2004, however, the influence of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, a game derived from the anime and manga, still remains popular around the world. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game can be considered as one of the most famous board games in the early 2000s. Just a recap, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game was first launched in 1999 in Japan. In July 2009, 10 years later, it was named by Guinness World Records to be the top-selling trading card game in the world, by having sold over 22 billion cards worldwide. In 2013, the 100th Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series was held in Long Beach, California. It is also being recognized as the largest trading card game tournament. In January 2019, Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel, a faster and simplified version of the game, was launched. Then in April 2020, they launched another faster-paced variation, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel. Until January 2021, it is estimated that Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game has sold for about 35 billion cards worldwide. However, I can anticipate that the selling of the card number will have a drastic increase very soon. Apart from the card game, today let's talk about Kazuki Takahashi, a great manga artist who brings us happiness in our childhood. Kazuki Takahashi was born on the 4th of October 1961 in Tokyo. According to his memory, he does not have good health since his young age. When he was in kindergarten, he is skinny and didn't have a good appetite. He was not excited during the lunch hour. In order to kill time, he started to draw. His drawing attracted the attention of his classmates. This gave him confidence and a sense of accomplishment. He became more passionate towards drawing, and this paved his way to become a legendary manga artist in the future. Kazuki Takahashi drew his first manga in his elementary school. It was a comedy and only consists of 8 pages. Later on, he worked together with his cousin and came up with a doujinshi. However, when Kazuki Takahashi looked back, he considered this work as a failure. Kazuki Takahashi determined to become a manga artist in his junior high school. In order to make himself qualified, he started to practice his drawing skills, and time flies. Kazuki Takahashi graduated from his high school. Then, 1 year later, when he was 19, he finally won a manga prize, and he was able to debut as a manga artist. He started as a manga artist in the early 1980s. However, his work, such as Tokyo no Taka, Tennen Shoku Danjibure, didn't receive good responses from the readers. Years after years, he started to question himself whether he should continue to work as a manga artist, and what kind of story he would like to present to the readers. After giving some thoughts, he decided to use battle as his theme. However, he was not good in drawing fighting manga, and there were already many similar manga around. It was difficult for his work to stand out among from its competitors. Finally, the word game popped up into his mind. Then, in 1996, he came up with the story, Yu-Gi-Oh!, a work which will be a big success in the near future. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was first serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump from 1996 to 2004, with a total of 343 chapters and 38 volumes. They were divided into 3 series, and they are Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World. In fact, just like Kazuki Takahashi's early work, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not receive good responses from the readers at the beginning. It seems Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be discontinued very soon. However, until the game Magic and Wizard appeared in the story, YuGiOh started to receive tremendous responses from the readers, and they request this game to be appeared again in the manga. In response to such requests, the plot of YuGiOh had mainly changed to card games after the 7th volume. The second and third series of YuGiOh became a big success and leads to the animation of YuGiOh, the introduction of card games, YuGiOh training card game, the creation of YuGiOh TV games, computer games, and board games. All this put YuGiOh to a next level and became a well-known Japanese manga, anime, and game by teenagers around the world. In year 2015, Kazuki Takahashi received the Inkpot Award from Comic-Con International for his contributions to comics. Inkpot Award is an award presented to the professionals in the fields of comic books, comic strips, animation, science fiction, and related areas of popular culture. It was saddening and so sudden to hear about the bad news this week. However, I believe the work of Kazuki Takahashi will remain in people's memory, and his readers will also remember the happiness which he had brought to us.